everybody. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about our predictions for season 7 of Game of Thrones. But first, I want to give a big shout out to everyone that watched and liked and commented on our last video. We are now over 7,000 views in a week, and we couldn't have done it without you. We love all of our subscribers, our supporters, our likes, our views,
biggest
our
video
comments.
of my life.
Thank you guys. You're awesome. So, we wanted to talk about the predictions and our thoughts on season 7, but let's first take a moment to acknowledge those that left us in season 6. We've got Tommen, who made a perfect King's Landing. No, he made a perfect King's Landing. What? Too soon?
I saw what you did there. I like that.
We got the High Sparrow and all his little sparrows. We've got Loras, Marjorie. We loved you. Most of House Tyrell is gone. And, of course, Grandmaster Pycelle, we didn't like you, so whatever.
That's an old guy.
And all the nameless people in the Sept. Bye-bye. Oh, and Lord Frey. Bye! Arya took your ass out.
Oh, now. Yeah, Arya!
There's your little clip from the video. He was very happy. Could you tell?
So,
thanks to the actors that gave a great performance on those characters nonetheless. It was awesome. And I know that Dario is not dead, but I'm pretty sure we may not be seeing him ever again. And if we do, it might be very small. So I'm going to just say bye, Dario, for now. Or forever. I don't know. So, let's talk about Lady Olenna. Speaking of House of Tyrell, she is such a boss. I mean, come on.
Sit down, Ladika. Let the woman make speak.
She is out for blood, and she has got nothing to lose. So what'd she do? She teamed up with Dorne. Lady Dorne and her daughters, who have teamed up with Varys, who is all Team Dany, at least we think, because we never really know fully about Varys. He's always got irons in the fire, let's be honest.
Yes, he's dabbling in magic. That's mine.
I find it really great that we did see Varys, though, because the last time we'd seen him with Tyrion, it kind of seemed like we weren't ever going to... I thought that was his outro. So I think that's what made seeing him in Dorne that much more shocking, in my opinion.
Yeah, didn't he say he was going to do something? And
well, the way that it seemed, the whole scene, it just seemed like we weren't ever going to see him again.
Well, because, I mean, at this point, they have... Those who have traveled in this history, and it's like you literally are saying goodbye to a friend, and maybe like I don't know if they played it like that, but in that moment,
well, it kind of seemed like it because it was like, "Bye, friend."
But
bye.
I didn't realize that you were my friend until like right in this very moment.
Yeah,
because they kind of had love-hate relationship, and now
it was like triply shocking to see him because there were so many other things going on there. So I will say this alliance, though, really reminds me of just how many people want to see Cersei dead. So, speaking of that, let's jump right into it.
That was great.
Let's talk about Jaime for a second. That look he gave her at the end of this last episode kind of makes me think his feelings possibly turning. I mean, she did is the reason that all their children are now gone. I almost feel like what's going to happen, though, with Jaime, I know a lot of people subscribe to the theory that he's the one that's going to take her out. But remember the witch that did her prophecy when she was little? She said that she would be killed by her little brother. Now, that could be Tyrion, that could be Jaime.
She went way back in the time on that one.
This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Jaime's going to call her on her BS, and her, being the mad queen that she is, she gonna lock his ass up. And this is what I think. Will Brienne be the one to save him? Oh! I don't know. It's just a thought.
So long as they don't fight each other. I can't take that. Please.
Yeah.
No.
So here's the thought. I had a thought about that nun. I knew her name, but I can't remember her name. The one that the mountain is torturing in the dungeon. I thought, what if she gets out, and now we know she's not going to kill Cersei because, let's face it, that would be lame. But anyway, I think she could get out, and then the mountain could kill her, and you know what that would do? That would help the show get to its gratuitous death total for the season. You know? Hey, I'm just thinking outside the box, or maybe in the box for this show. I don't know.
Let's do the time warp again.
So, Arya.
Yay!
Can you tell who his favorite character is?
If you kill Arya, I'm done with the show. That is my last episode, the episode Arya died. So Arya better not die. I'm just saying.
Okay, breathe.
Yeah, I'm very
passionate about this. I really don't.
I'm
but
saying,
while Cersei is definitely on her list, I'm really hoping that she will go home first. I mean, after all, she did say, "My name is Arya Stark and I'm going home." But I could see her working through her list as she makes her way to have the Stark reunion.
Right quick.
We need more Stark children reunions, okay? We just do. It's been 6 years, 5, whatever.
Isn't she the last one?
Bran ain't got there yet either.
Oh.
So, let's talk about Sansa. Because that's another one.
Sophie Turner. Shout out Sophie Turner.
Yay! I know that a lot of people think Dany will be the one to kill Cersei, but I think it would be kind of poetic if Sansa did it. After all, I think we can all agree that alliance between Jon and Dany is happening, one way or another. So I know there are many think that Sansa will be queen, but I don't personally subscribe to that theory because honestly, that girl's been through it, and I think she just needs to go home, be Lady of Winterfell.
That's good enough for her.
Be done with it. Leave her alone.
She said last time she left home, she got all kinds of fucked up. So.
Littlefinger, he seems to want her on the throne next to him, and all I can say to that is ew. I personally can't stand that thought. Because Littlefinger, the only thing that Littlefinger is good at is instigating for the show. I think he will just screw with Sansa's head with her and Jon, and that just annoys me.
That's not going to happen. She did everything but roll her eyes when they had their talk, and Littlefinger
I know. As I said, rejected. Thank the gods. So, Jon, while he did banish Melisandre, which I totally understand, I really kind of think that she could have helped him in the upcoming situations and the wars and everything going on because of her foreseeing into the future. Hey, I know she got some shit wrong, but, I think she could have helped him. However, there is that new Red Woman that we saw for like a few minutes in that one episode this past season that was introduced, so perhaps she will be the one to help since she was in, Marine, with all of them, and he was talking to Varys, and Varys is obviously with Dany, so, that could all intertwine too. Although I do kind of see, since Melisandre's riding south, I could see her possibly meeting up with the Brotherhood Without Banners, which would bring in the Hound, which might, now, not everybody knows this theory, but Clegane Bowl might happen. Now, I know this is a book theory.
Did their homework.
I know this is a theory, y'all. I understand this. However, okay, I love the idea of it. I know that it might not happen because I believe we're only getting like 13 or 14 episodes over the last 2 seasons. And I just recently heard that the next season is going to be set back to May. So everybody just brace yourself for that. That's just, oh Lord, as if we didn't have to wait long enough already.
Like 10 episodes?
No, but I think they will be a little longer. I did hear something about that. But what I just wanted to say is that while I don't think that Clegane Bowl might actually happen, it is a fun idea to think about. So the other thing I was going to say is that the other possibility is Arya and the Hound meeting back up, and either she's going to kill him or see that he changed, and they're going to help each other out, maybe getting back to King's Landing, and that could be Clegane Bowl. I don't know if that's going to happen because, again, I'm going to reiterate, I really, really want to see Arya go home. I want to see her reunite with her siblings because it has been a minute. For real.
She's a woman's now. She can do magic tricks.
Oh, my God.
Take off the face. And she daddy with that needle. I'm just saying. She can do some things. Show some people some stuff.
Well, her and Sansa have definitely had a bit of a transformation into their womanhood. For real. So, I wanted to also talk about Tyrion. While some believe that he will slay Cersei, like I said earlier, I don't know if I fully personally subscribe to that theory.
No.
I do like it, but I think that he turns out to be a secret Targaryen. That's the theory that I really love, because that's another theory that a lot of people have.
Oh, yeah, the Dragon Riders.
I love that. I love that. Truthfully, though, I'm going to say I honestly feel like it's a real possibility that Cersei will be taken out by a multitude of things or occurrences or events. I don't know if I kind of feel like it might be drawn out a little. I don't know. Or maybe the dragons will take her out. Who knows? But I don't think it will be necessarily one person or one thing, because she's our big bad now, and she's been coming up through the ranks the whole time in a way, and that's just, I think that's kind of, it could be more than just one thing or one person. But speaking of Tyrion, did anybody else think that he kind of fell for Dany there for a second?
Hard.
Or just like deep admiration, but I will say, regardless of what it was, I will say I love that the show made you think twice about it.
Like, after you're watching this, is he? No. He could be. Wait, what's that look? That's a new look. Great job, everybody. That's why we're still talking about it.
And I do think that the wall will come down as the cliffhanger for season 7, and the White Walkers will advance. But will Uncle Benjen finally be able to cross over?
Because I was wondering, I did not know, maybe I missed it in my episodes. I didn't know there was a whole layer of protection magic against the wall.
Well, it would make sense, because that's a big wall. I mean, I've seen some engineering feats in my day, but... So, Bran, I think he will make his way home, which, again, we need more Stark children reunions, so I'm all for that. And I think he will tell Jon about his heritage, but I think he's going to tell him at a really inappropriate time. That's what I think. To draw out the drama and suspense. I think that's what's going to happen.
It's going to be one of those when a lot of things are coming to head at the same time, and he has to tell him, "You're a Targaryen!"
Oh, I'm going to get to
It's
that.
going to be in front of everybody.
Because, hold up, let's talk about Lady Mormont, little badass bear. Yay! We love her. And I think she's quickly becoming a favorite character of a lot of people.
She checked the whole room with them grown men, man. And you didn't have his back. I had his back. What?
You want to get up on me, bruh?
What you got? What you want?
Dynamite comes in small packages, people. I am really thinking that she is going to shine this season. She is going to continue with her badassery brand, and it's just going to be amazeballs, okay? I think it's just going to be like, we love her, and we just expect so much from her, and she'll look older by next year, so it's going to be, it's like, okay, Lady Mormont, did you get taller? Are you more, yes.
You more badass? Okay.
And speaking of shining, I think that Grey Worm will have more screen time in season 7, because he is, after all, Dany's army commander.
That's my dude, though.
So I see that totally happening, because he came up in these last few episodes. I just feel like that was his intro into
he did
really
the most with the least.
More screen time. So let's do it.
Everybody getting the spirits. He got a little knife. What you gonna do with that knife? I'm gonna show you what I do with a knife. Woof.
Oh, ain't nobody have to ask that. He just does it.
Yo.
Don't even have to say a word.
Somebody begging for their life. Wait, did y'all just die next to me?
Oops. Next.
And then the income. Oh, we I now. Yeah, you want me to just tell people I can live? Okay. I'm out of here. Bye.
So, also, I fully expect Davros will give more Oscar-worthy performances and speeches, because he's really good at that. And I think that he could be the one to take out Melisandre for sure, because he did say, folks, if I ever see you again, I will kill you. And you know what? Nothing in GOT is without purpose, and I see that to be his future telling. He took on the future telling in this one. So, yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna go kill her.
It was just so clearly declared that I feel like it's coming. And it would only be right for him to do it.
Yes, he's gonna do it when he's supposed to be doing something else. So killing Melisandre, he will love it, but is going to put maybe his real mission in jeopardy, or someone else will die or get hurt or something. So like him going after her and getting her is going to, have its own ripples and consequences.
I'm sure it will. Doesn't everything in G.O.T to some degree?
Yeah.
Hey, so let's say about Gilly and Sam. I think Sam will play an important part for John in the coming war. Maybe not as much on screen as the information that he does learn and provides will definitely be an asset. However, John needs to inform Sam what's going on. You got to keep your info man informed. Okay, send a letter, send a raven, send some smoke signals. Do something, okay? Tell somebody, okay? Because seriously, boys is sitting over there like, hey, I'm in this library, y'all. Yay! It's like, no.
I think
you need to tell him, okay? Don't forget about Sam, yo.
No,
you said
Sam's
you wanted
story,
him to tell you what's going on. You got to tell him
Sam's
first.
going to go back to John, but his impertinence, his reason for his whole him having a story is about some Valyrian steel. It's about either that particular sword or another sword. He still got
that sword, y'all, and his dad didn't come for it, which is weird.
He the only one with Valyrian steel, like that's the only thing he got going for him. And he's not a swordsman. He's not a fighter. He's smart. He got lucky, but he's not a warrior like Bran is. So
yeah,
he got the sword. Valyrian steel. We all know what Valyrian steel is. If not, research it. You are not a fan if you don't know what Valyrian steel is. But I digress.
I think most people know what it is. But speaking of, let's talk about King John, King in the North. Finally.
King of the North.
So I always knew from the first episode, I always had a feeling about John. When he picked up that dog, I was like,
direwolf.
You the one.
Not a dog, direwolf.
You're the one. They're all puppies to me. I don't care. It's like I look at a tiger and I think kitty. Like, I don't care. I love them all the same. I play with a tiger. You could kill me, but you're so cute. So yeah,
that's just right.
I just wonder how long and when it will happen for him to find out about his heritage. And when he does find out, I do kind of wonder if it will make him view his family differently. Will it make him reach out to Dany? Will it make him apprehensive to talk to her? Will it make him want to talk to her? But I have to say, like, I kind of feel like he will be the one to reach out to Dany because maybe he will find out, unless, of course, he doesn't find out. Dany comes to him because, let's face it, he's pretty much the most eligible bachelor on the board. Euron, you ain't gonna live long. I'm sorry. I just don't think he's gonna live long. I think he will be a villain, but I don't see him progressing very far in this because Dany ain't gonna have that. She'll be like, hey, Drogon, Dracarys, that dude right there, okay? None of that. And I'll take your ships and your men because I'm hot and I can do that. But I want to talk about a real quick theory that I have heard about John that's really, really interesting to me because there's a lot of people saying, oh, he's still the bastard no matter what, even though he's Rhaegar's son and Lyanna's son.
So
there is a theory because Targaryens have been known to take multiple wives, and there is a theory that they possibly got married. So if that's true, that would actually make John have a stronger claim to the throne than Daenerys. Ooh, drama. So my other point of drama is that what if he doesn't know, right? And then Dany comes to him and they do fall for each other, because that's another thing that is theorized at this point. And then he finds out, right when he fell for her, be like, that's your auntie, boo. So, that could be dramatic. That could be interesting. So,
wait.
The
Mad King is Dany's father, right?
Right. No, she'd be his aunt. I've looked at all the lines and all the diagrams and the family history.
Oh, because Rhaegar is the son and the Mad King was the Mad King. Oh, Rhaegar, what?
I'll show you later.
Okay.
I'll break it down for him later. I've done so much research and watched so many things on this. It's exciting. But, and I do bring the whole John and Dany ship thing up too, because also specifically declared in the last episode about how Dany said, I don't know who I'm going to marry. So this implies she is going to marry at some point.
You know she's in the great game.
Like I said, Jon is really the only eligible one out there with the political alliance power for her to be worth, doing that for.
Very true.
So, I mean, again, other than Euron, but he ain't gonna be around long. Let's face it. Unless he's like a magical being, which I guess he could be, but I don't think he is.
Let's not make him a magical being. It's not
like I said, he'll be a new villain, but I don't know how long he's gonna survive, y'all.
I want Theon to kill him.
That could work, but I don't know. Well, yeah. I think Euron and Theon killing them both might be suffice.
Yeah, Euron more so than Euron.
He did want to kill them, so that would make sense, I think. But you know what? Either way you slice it, I think season 7 promises to be a most epic season, and like I said, there are going to be less episodes, but I think there's going to be a little more time on each episode too, so maybe it'll kind of balance out, and I think they're just going to jam-pack that with so much cool stuff. And season 6 definitely is probably one of my favorite seasons, just because they were past the books, and it sped up a little bit more for me personally.
It's definitely a different feel.
It's all great. And what do you think next season will hold?
We're going to get a lot more story because they spent all the money on this season. There's no more money. Like, we're not going to get any more epicness like we got in this season. Like, do you know how much? I mean, no. They're not. We're not going to have another war.
Well, well, the White Walker War is coming.
That's not CGI.
Well, I still think it's going to be pretty awesome. I mean, because now, I just can't wait for Jon to find out, like, oh my God, I'm not just a Stark.
I'm ready for the White Walkers to meet the dragons and the dragons to burn up the White Walkers.
That's a good one.
That's really why I think this is all really.
I heard a theory that somebody thinks that something's going to happen to the dragons, and that makes me sad.
No.
But I've also heard a theory that there is a dragon in the crypts under Winterfell. So there's so many wonderful things out there for this show, in the books and just everything. But yeah, those are our thoughts for season 7. What do you think? Let us know.
You see, I got a lot of things thinking right now. So we can have a conversation about what we're thinking about.
Well, for now, this is that video. Thanks for everything, guys. Subscribe or like.
Woo,
until next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.